Hello students, our next topic is Earth gravitational force. Tell me one thing, what happens if we throw any stone vertically upward? Yes, you know this answer. After some time, that stone will fall down. But why? This is because of the Earth gravitational force. Because the Earth exerts the force towards itself, to that stone or any other object. That's why after some time the stone will fall down. Some questions are here. First, will the velocity of the object remains constant or it will be changed with time? What is the answer? Will the velocity of the object remains constant? No. But why? Because when we throw any stone vertically upward, then because of its velocity the stone will move upward direction, but earth pulls the stone because of its gravitational force. Due to its gravitational force, that's why the velocity of the object will not constant, it will be changed, and after some time the velocity will be zero. Okay. So why doesn't the stone move up all the time? Because after some specific height, velocity will be zero. So the stone at that time the stone will fall down. And next question is, why does it falls down after reaching at a certain height? So it's clear, it's because of the Earth's gravity. Because of the Earth's gravity, after some time the velocity will be zero, and from then the stone will fall down. It's clear. The next is a Earth gravitational acceleration. Next topic is Earth gravitational acceleration. You know this term acceleration in a previous standard. What is the acceleration? Acceleration, that is denoted by A, and A is a del V upon T. That means change in velocity upon T. In a unit time, the change in velocity is called acceleration. That means the force on any object result in its acceleration. If we apply a force in a moving objects, the object will be accelerate. And in the case of the gravitational force or gravitational acceleration, the gravitational force due to the earth on a body result in its acceleration. This is called the acceleration due to the gravity. When the earth applied its force and the body will be accelerate, it is called the acceleration due to the earth. Acceleration due to the earth due to gravity. It is denoted by small g and it's a vector quantity. It's clear, and it is denoted by g. Then the value of g. We'll study about this, the value of g. You know this formula, F equals to gmm upon r square in a previous lecture, and we know that by the Newton, F equals to ma. You know this formula, F equals to ma. But here in case of the gravitational acceleration, we can write F equals to mg. From the equation 1 and 2, the left hand side of the formulas are equal. So we can write here mg is equals to gmm upon r square. So mg is equals to gmm upon r square, mm cancel. So we got g is equals to gm upon r square. Here we put the value of the g, that means the gravitational constant g is a 6.67 into 10 raised to the power 11 multiply by capital M. This is the mass of the earth. Mass of the earth is 6 into 10 raised to the power 24. Then r, radius of the earth, 6.4 into 10 raised to the power 6 square. calculate these values, we got the answer. G is equals to 9.77 meter per second square. Meter per second square is a unit of the acceleration. Meter per second square. Can write G is equals to 9.8 also. So we found this formula. G is equals to Gm upon R square. Here R square is inversely proportional to the G. G is inversely proportional to the R square. This means if the value of the R square, R that is a radius of the earth, if the value of the R decreases, then the value of the G increases. And if the value of the R increases, the value of the G is decrease. It's clear. Then in our next chapter, we will study about the variation in the value of G.